Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's me again. I'm back. My name's Darian Hill. I'm coming to you from what I like to call Pretty Boy Fragrances. Now, don't jump all over me, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I'm all that with the name Pretty Boy. It's just I'm a Kappa, okay? And that's how we get down. But anyway, thank you for watching another one of my videos. I want to admonish you guys, if you happen to scroll by this video, you happen to watch it, like it, subscribe to my channel. Trying to get this thing up there, so I would appreciate you guys' support sincerely. So today I'm doing something a little bit different that I haven't really done before. I am doing a comparison video, or what they like to refer to as a clone video. Okay, so I am going to talk about a fragrance that costs a lot of money, and then a fragrance that doesn't cost a lot of money, but they seem to smell very similar to one another. Okay. So today, the two fragrances that I'm going to be reviewing is, one is called Creed, Green Iris Tweed, and I have a sample of this for obvious reasons, because it costs a lot of money. And I have a wife and 3 kids at home, and I'm just not going to go out there and spend $300 definitely without sampling a fragrance. And I am totally not against finding something that smells similar to that costs less money. So that is why I have a full bottle of a cologne called Nuit from the House of Armaf. And the House of Armaf is doing some very, very great things in the fragrance community. They're bringing you some very quality fragrances that smell very similar to more expensive fragrances for less. I'm cool with that. So without further ado, I'm going to spray both of these for your viewing pleasure. I actually sprayed both of them earlier, so I got a chance to smell the dry down of each of these. And for you guys that don't know, a dry down is basically once the initial spray starts to settle in, after a little while, and what the fragrance smells like after it starts to dry down of that initial spray is called a dry down. So I had a chance to spray both of these earlier, so I had some time to dry down. So I smelled the dry down. And again, for your viewing pleasure, I will spray both of them again. Green Iris Tweed on that hand, and Nuit on that hand. And when it opens up, both of them are very clean, very fresh smelling fragrances. And the big difference that you get on the initial spray, you get a lot more green from this. I don't know if you've ever smelled like pine needles, but if you were sitting under a tree that had fresh pine needles, that's what you get on this. This you get a very similar but a little more sweet vibe. Now, when it starts to dry down, you cannot tell the difference. So after about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes, you can't tell the difference. The initial spray, they're about 85% similar. On the dry down, 99%. Almost a dead ringer. They almost smell exactly alike on the dry down. If you look at the note breakdown of these two fragrances, they are very similar, almost identical. You have lemon verbena and an iris on the top. That iris is what kind of gives it that green type of a vibe. In the middle is where they're a little bit different. You have violet notes on the Green Iris Tweed. You have violet plus a lavender note on the Nuit. And I think that's what gives it the difference. That lavender gives it a sweet vibe or chord that makes them a little bit different. On the bottom, you will have both sandalwood and ambergris. So almost the exact identical note breakdown. That lavender note, I think, is what gives the Nuit a more of a sweet vibe on the initial spray. And I think that's where the difference is. Also, I have to say, after about 5 hours or so, I still can smell the Creed very strongly. So the longevity, you'll get more longevity out of it. Longevity is how long a fragrance lasts on your skin. So you get more longevity out of the Green Iris Tweed than the Nuit. That started to fade a little bit on my skin after about 5 hours. But if you guys aren't into all that stuff and you just want to get something that smells good, $30 for a 3.4, $300 to $350 for a 3.4. You do the math. It adds up. You know, I'm going to get a bottle of the Green Iris Tweed just because now I'm a fragrance collector and I want to have that in my collection. But, I mean, honestly, you know, if it matters that much to you, you know, honestly, you could probably just spray the Tweed Nuit and tell people it's Green Iris Tweed. I mean, you know, who would do something like that, right? Anyway, so Green Iris Tweed, Tweed Nuit. When they start to dry down, 99% similar. You won't be able to tell the difference, honestly. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Come on, guys, help me out. I'm trying to get up there, man. Just help me out. It's not gonna cost you anything. And I'm just doing this because I love fragrances. You know, there's nothing really in it for me. But if you like my videos, please subscribe. Help me out. Okay? I sincerely, honestly, and truthfully to my heart, appreciate it. So, again, this has been a review of Creed's Green Iris Tweed versus Tweed Nuit from the house of Armaf. Like, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate your support. Peace.